Guys, so I have a question for you, okay? For you guys. Let me ask you something. The people you are working so hard and sacrificing so much for, if anything happens to you today, will they truly stand for you? Like, will they stand for your children? Will they stand for your loved one, like your wife, your kids, or your husband? Now, this movie behind the scenes on Netflix is the reality of so many givers in their families and even among friends. It reflects the silent truth of what many of us go through in everyday life. A very relatable movie. We really need to learn how to stop overgiving, especially when it comes to family, friends, and people in general. Because the truth is, some people will keep taking from you. They will keep taking and taking and taking from you until there is nothing left to take. Not because you are foolish, but because you have shown them that you will always be there, no matter the cost. Excuse me. I watched it, and honestly, it touched something deep in me. I cried, not just because of the storyline, but because it reflects what many people are silently going through. Funke Akindele really delivered something powerful. Now, let me take you through the storyline briefly. This woman had an elder sister and a younger brother, right? Among all of them, she was the most financially comfortable and also the most kind-hearted. She was the type who gives without thinking twice. She paid her sister's children's school fees, took care of her younger brother, his wife, and their children. She carried everybody along without complaint, even though she also had two children of her own to raise. She lived her life for people. Then suddenly life changed. She was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. At that point, a thought came to her mind. What if she steps back and truly see the kind of people she has been sacrificing her whole life for? So she made a painful and risky decision. She faked her own death. Yes. Before doing that, she secretly planted cameras in her house and even in her cars just to observe everything that would happen after she was gone. For someone who had given her all, she believed that at least her children would receive a fraction of the love she had shown to others. But what she saw broke her completely. At first, there were tears, right? Yeah, normally for someone that died now, there will be tears, even if it's fake tears. People cried as expected, but after a few days, the real character of people started showing. Her elder sister moved into her house and immediately took over everything. The design sister she had been helping all her life. The first shocking thing she did was to remove her late sister's picture from the sitting room and replace it with her own picture and that of her children. It didn't stop there. She began making moves to sell all the woman's car and properties like someone who had been waiting for that opportunity. But the most painful part was how she treated the children, her own children. She sacked the domestic staff who were taking care of them and allowed her own children to start mistreating them. These were the children of the woman who sacrificed everything for her. No love, no compassion, no gratitude. And the most heartbreaking part, this woman was alive somewhere else, watching everything through the camera, watching her children suffer, watching betrayal happen live, crying helpless and unable to step in. That kind of pain is something else. Now let's talk about the lesson. Being a good person is beautiful, but being a good person without boundaries is dangerous. Not everyone you help remember you. Not everyone you sacrifice for will stand for you when it matters, and not everyone you call family will truly act like family. We need to stop believing that blood automatically means loyalty. Sometimes the people outside your family will treat you better than those you share blood with. That is why boundaries are necessary. Love that is not rooted in character will not last. Support that is not backed by genuine care disappear the moment you are no longer useful. Not just having boundaries, but enforcing them. Because if you don't, people will keep crossing the line, knowing you will always tolerate it. Also, stop pouring everything you have into people without building something solid for yourself and your children or your wife. Do not assume that people will take care of your children just because you were good to them. Life does not work like that. Another deep lesson is this: do not build your life in such a way that everything depends on you. Help people, yes. Be kind, yes. But do it with wisdom. Know when to stop. Know when to say no. Know when to step back. Because if you keep giving without limits, one day you wake up and realize that you are empty. Like empty. And the same people you gave everything to may not even be there for you. Guys, life is short. Please live your life too. Are you making your money? As you're making your money, enjoy it. Rest. Take care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you don't take care of yourself, nobody will do it for you the way you expect. As you are working hard and making money, please enjoy it too. Life is not only about suffering for others. Be good, but one name, be wise. A word is enough for the wise anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for engaging, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you and bye.